Pledge allegiance to the United States.
United States of America.
One republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Sorry, I'm on medications. My mind might not be all here today.
Maybe he shouldn't vote.
Don't be signing anything today.
That's this week. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Sorry about that. All right. First thing we have on the approval of the minutes from last week, and Chair entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any changes in the minutes or questions, corrections? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. We have the bid opening day, Glickwell Fields 6 and 7 project, and we have one bid from Reynolds Construction. And their bid, some base bid is $3,715,000, no, 000, 3,715,000. That's the bid we have. Entertain a motion to take that under advisement.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Thank you. Appreciate the bid. Thank you very much. New business, Waterworks.
Morning.
Morning.
Steve Moore, Superintendent, Lafayette Waterworks. You have before you this morning task order number 3 under the water on-call agreement with Wessler Engineering for assisting in design, bid, construction administration, and construction observation services for the second phase of the lead service line replacements. City was notified by the state revolving fund that $10 million in funding will be awarded to the city for continuing the lead service line replacement program. Funding includes $5 million in grant money and $5 million in interest-free loan. Anticipated bond closing for the date for the closing is June of 2026. Duration of the project anticipated to last 2 years. The total cost for this task order is $931,000, and I recommend for board's approval.
Okay, thanks, Steve. Chair, entertain a motion to approve this task order number 3 for Wessler.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Anybody have any questions? This seems like a large task order.
Yeah, 2 years, so, yeah, it takes in another 1,442 lead service lines for replacement, so.
Okay, it's a big number. Okay. Anybody have any other comments or questions on this? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, same sign. Thanks,
Thank
Steve.
you.
Thank you. Controller's office. Well, I'm sorry. Dave's here. Surplus property.
It says Controller's Office.
It does.
It's not your medicine this time. Dave Payne, Purchasing Manager. Street Department is requesting 1999 Chevrolet C8500, city ID number 9924, be declared as scrap, so surplus, but they're going to scrap it, and it has no trade-in value. So I ask you for your approval.
Okay, Chair, entertain a motion to approve this surplus property for the street department.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thanks.
And next, Renew has a trailer, 2020 Liberty trailer. City ID number is 386, and they would like it declared surplus so they can trade it in on a new purchase.
Chair, entertain a motion to approve this declaration of surplus property.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.
Next on the agenda, we have claims.
Good morning, Jeremy Deal, City Controller. Controller's Office has reviewed claims totaling $2,424,533.92. I request the board's approval.
Thanks, Jeremy. Chair, entertain a motion to approve the claims.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. Anybody have any questions on claims? I don't either. None. Okay. Having no questions, we have a motion, a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. We have an animal control hearing that follows this meeting, so we'll recess temporarily, and within about 5 minutes, we'll call this meeting back to order. Thanks. I really am on medication, so just so you know.
I'd like to be on some. Do you have some to share?
No, you don't want to have what I have.
Oh,
All I want is single family, these three things.
Very swollen
with
foot.
just
oh no.
the water used to be.
They didn't know it was infected,
Water will be,
and I think at the end of the day,
sewer in it, just
at the end of the day, they think it is gout.
You're welcome.
So, yes.
Yeah, that'll tear your head out.
Heard that.
Oh, I know what you mean. There's your exciting batches of claims, and there's your unexciting.
Yep, yep, yep. Preparing for it.
Yeah.
We'll try.
Okey dokey.
We've got a guy in our office that's in his 40s. He's got an infection. And he has to go twice a day to the hospital for antibiotic treatments. And they're hoping he doesn't lose his toe. And nothing happened. He has no
He's not
idea.
diabetic or anything?
Not diabetic, doesn't know how it got infected, didn't have an accident. I do. Oh,
It's on your button.
oh. Well, we're just a piece of work together, aren't we?
Can't say the pledge of allegiance.
Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the United States. Period. I'm done. I'm out.
After you said that, then I don't think I knew the words. I thought I'm like, I don't even know if I know the words to carry on.
Isn't that so funny?
Thanks, Sarah.
that's the excuse this week.
Yeah.
Somebody had to say.
But that was like that one time I was during the meeting, all of a sudden, they thought you started it, and all of a sudden I was like you. What am I saying? I mean, how does this roll? And it was just like, I just had like a little brain freeze. And
It started
Sorry. No, I can let it off.
Yep, we're good.
You don't?
No,
I did.
I hear about it. This was.
We're ready to go?
This is.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, let's call the meeting back to order. We to address the animal control appeal we have.
Turn it over to me.
Yep.
All right. We are here today on an animal control appeal filed by Tabitha Prater for an animal named as Dog. The animal was seized, and Ms. Prater filed a timely appeal of that impoundment, and so we are here today to decide that appeal. As always, we will start with our animal control officers, and I will start with ACO Gravely. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can you state your name and title, please?
I'm Aaron Gravely, Animal Control Officer for City of Lafayette.
Okay. Were you dispatched on an animal control call on February 16th, 2026?
I was.
Okay. Can you describe the details of that call?
It was originally a fight or a disturbance out at LTHC, and then after that, there apparently was a dog bite that occurred during it, so they asked us to make scene.
Okay. And when you made scene and you were looking into the animal involved, did you determine the animal was subject to a dangerous animal agreement?
Yep, it was a dog with Joshua Boucher, as same as the previous incident we had with Blue, just another dog.
Okay. So same household as we've dealt with previously, just another dog within it?
Correct.
Okay. And so the incident report from July of 2025 that resulted in the DAA, can you advise what that report said?
Yeah, Officer Birchfield had somebody who reported they were trapped in a car. Two dogs were chasing them back and forth to it. He made scene. The dogs charged him. Ended up being that Ms. Prater arrived on scene and brought the dogs in, but they're both marked dangerous for charging the public and officers.
Okay. So that was the incident that led to when February there was a dangerous animal agreement on file for dog.
Correct. Correct.
Okay. All right. And then what specific conditions do we put under our dangerous animal agreements in order to avoid further incidents?
Muzzled, fixed, microchip, no longer in a 6-foot leash, a competent person walk the animal, and maintain control of it while it's off its property.
Okay. And when you arrived on scene on February 16th, was Dog in compliance with his dangerous animal agreement?
He didn't have a muzzle on. He was, after we picked him up, he is fixed. He is microchipped. The leash looked like it could be 8 feet, but I didn't measure it to confirm.
Okay. But Dog was not wearing a muzzle at the time?
Correct.
Okay. And so was there a dog bite involved in the 216 incident?
Yep.
Okay. Can you go ahead and explain what injuries were documented and what the victim told you?
Yeah, the victim, I mean, well, he is marked 1096 in our system, but he did have a good 2 gashes in his left calf. He was being treated at IU when we spoke to him. He said the dog was sicked on him. The story we got from Mr. Boucher was the dog was defending him in an altercation.
And then did you talk to LPD officers on scene with regard to what the video that they viewed showed on the incident?
Yeah, they had already reviewed camera for the battery or disturbance, whatever the initial call was. And they stated that Mr. Boucher was not nearby. The disturbance was between my victim and another individual, and Boucher was far enough away for the dog to not reach him, but allowed that distance to be closed.
And then based on your investigation, was the February 16th incident a violation of Dog's dangerous animal agreement?
Yes.
Okay. And do you believe that the return of Dog would result in further violations of our animal control ordinances and the dangerous animal agreement?
Yeah, this seizure should have happened when I had Blue, but he was already cleared from the scene by the time I got there.
Okay. Any other information that you'd like to advise the board on this circumstance or your history with the dog or the owners?
Just, it's going to happen again. I know they have issues with housing. The dog hops place to place. Every time we seem to have an incident of it being loose, it disappears. It didn't this time.
Thank you. Any questions from the board? Okay, thank you, ACO Gravely. ACO Goins? Good morning. Please state your name and title.
Sarah Goins, Chief Animal Control Officer for Lafayette.
Okay. Has this household with Tabitha Prater and Joshua Bowser been involved previously in dangerous animal designations involving other dogs?
Yes, they have. Tabitha herself has had 4 dogs issue dangerous animal agreements in the last 4 years.
And have any of those dogs been removed from her?
3 of them.
3 of them, okay. And in your experience as Chief Animal Control Officer, does repeated involvement with dangerous designated dogs factor into public safety?
Yes, it does.
Okay, can you expand on that a little bit?
It's obviously we all know that accidents can happen, but when it continues to be the same owner, repeated over many years, it becomes a pattern, obviously. And whether she's not taking it seriously, not doing what's best for her dogs, I'm not sure. But this incident resulted in someone having a fairly significant bite, so it's a problem.
Okay. And so if a dog is determined to be in violation of its DAA, what does animal control typically do with that? What are our rights?
We are authorized to seize the dog immediately once we have determined that a violation has occurred, whether we physically see it or we have video or picture proof of it.
Okay. And then based on this case, the decision was not to return the animal after impoundment, correct, by animal control? Okay. And then based on the history, the most recent incident, all your interactions with this individuals, do you think that the return of dog would result in further violations of our City of Lafayette animal control ordinances?
Yes, it would.
And is your recommendation that the board deny the appeal?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Any questions for that? All right, Ms. Prater, this is your opportunity to come up. And it's your opportunity to tell the board whatever information you would like to tell them today.
Hi, I'm Tabitha Prater. I have had a couple of dog accidents in the last few years, and I greatly regret that. I do have a home for DOG, though, out in the country, in Bringhurst, over by Carroll County area. It's my old country home where I grew up, and I've talked to the owner, and he's more than happy to have us staying out there. So I would really, really like them to maybe rethink their option on letting me have dog come back home with us. As he really is a big part of our family, and he was not in my care that day that he bit, somebody at LTHC. He wasn't my boyfriend's care. I woke up and he was not home that day. If he was in my care, he would have been muzzled and he was already leashed. He would have been by me. It would have never happened. And even the victim that got bit will tell you that dog is not a dangerous dog. He's a big puppy. He's a big baby. And I can promise you it won't happen again. They have their minds pretty set on not getting him home, but I pray every day that he gets to come home, so I don't know really what more I can say.
Thank you, Ms. Prater.
Anybody have any questions of that, of her? Okay, the recommendation of animal control folks is to deny the appeal. Does anybody have any thoughts about a motion on this?
Maybe a question. for
Sure.
Council.
Sure.
Procedurally. I think I'm right, but I'm not sure. Should the board decide to not grant the appeal, can the animal still be rehomed?
That is dependent upon the shelter's decision. The
Assessment.
shelter will perform a evaluation and determine whether or not the dog is suitable for rehoming or not.
In summary, there could be another option outside of this.
This is the appeal to return the dog today to
Right.
Yeah, to return the dog to her. It will, if the board decides not to, the shelter will make a determination based on the dog's temperament and their evaluation on what needs to happen.
Does anybody have a motion to make? Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or discussion about that? Okay. All those in favor of denying the appeal, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Thank you. Sorry, ma'am.